Hello there everybody, and welcome to the stream. Now, before we get into the stuff, please let me know if you can hear me well, if the music is not too loud. I think it's not, but just in case, maybe I'll turn down it a little bit. I can see the green bars of the music are reaching a little bit higher than my voice. So let me know if this kind of sound volume for the music is alright. I have a new microphone, so I have no idea how to mix it yet. And well, welcome to the stream. Hey Maestro, great to see you. How have you been doing all this time? Alright, so let's get into the nitty-gritty. Today, a amazing date, 24th of November. Cipsoft has released a new update, for which I have been waiting quite a long time. Long have I waited for this moment of vengeance. They added a new set, a new system of tasks. Now let's take a look at those tasks and what they are all about. I haven't opened this window yet on this character. In case you're wondering, this is a character I got of Tibia Bazaar, Car Bazaar. I did not feel like skilling a fresh character from zero, so I bought some pre-skilled paladin. As you can see, it's level 8. You can see that here, but you can see it over here. Level 8, it's fresh out of Rugard, except it's already 13 magic and 113 distance, because nobody has time for skilling anymore. And by nobody I really mean just me. But yeah, so that's the only non-Ironman thing that I'm gonna do on this character. Other than that, we're gonna be fully Ironman. But of course, regular Ironman isn't fun anymore. Which is why we are going to lock ourselves to those new hunting tasks that they have released today. But we're gonna get into that in a moment, because Maestro, congratulations, I'm very happy to hear you get married. I guess that's why you never show up on the server, is it? I know how that works, but great stuff. Really happy to hear that you're doing well. Alright boys, so the new hunting system, the way it works, apparently you can roll weekly for a list of creatures as well as items, and then you can kill those creatures. There's an amount that you have to kill. If you do, you get some points that you can then trade for rewards. And the same goes for the items. You can every week roll a list of items, and if you can deliver these items in correct amounts to the system, you're going to receive a reward. My idea for this character is we are going to only hunt enemies that are either on the hunting list or drop the items from the drop list. And yeah, since we're level 8, we might get ourselves into quite a little bit of trouble, considering, you know, we might roll some very crazy items. I've already seen that even though they created a system where you select the difficulty of the items that you're going to look for, there is a very good chance you get some really hard to get things. So okay, without any further ado, I think this is the button that we go to. Okay, so this is the first page. I'm not quite sure if I like this first page just yet, which is why we are going to ignore it for now. What bounty tasks do is like an endless sort of task system. Mic could be louder. I don't know if I can do the mic any louder, to be honest. It felt pretty good, so maybe I'll just turn the music down a little. Is it just that I'm too quiet compared to the music, or yeah, let me just... Oh, the music slaps, okay. Well, I'm gonna turn the music up 5 points, and yeah, let me know, maybe I'll just get my face a little bit closer to the microphone. I mean, my bars are still hitting that yellow zone, which is apparently the sweet spot. But yeah, I don't want to spend too much time on recalibrating sound right now, if it's workable. So yeah, if you can hear me somehow, please let me know if it gets too bad. Alright, so these are the bounty tasks. These are like the new hunting system where you can continuously kill the enemies on this list. You'll be getting rewards, XP rewards, as well as some other points. I don't think I want to engage with this because it's like an endless thing and it's not really that interesting because it always rolls things that are kind of reasonable. What I want to do is do the weekly tasks, and I think the moment I click on this, it's going to be the grand reveal, and we are going to see what we are dealing with this week. And I'm not sure when exactly the weekly reroll is, but I guess we are going to work it out. So this character is going to be both streaming and videos, at least that's the plan. I have finally defended my thesis. I have a little bit more free time. I got this new mic, which is the main thing that I didn't like about my streams, so hopefully we'll be getting more active in the future. Alright, so let's take a look at the weekly tasks with all that ado. Okay, so we select the difficulty, cool. It's every Monday's a server save, thank you Piotr, that's huge help. So until Monday, we have to clear as many tasks as we can. I mean, since it's Monday today, right? We have plenty of time. Alright, so we can only pick the beginner one and we wouldn't pick anything else, so let's do that. Alright, okay, wow, I see some that might be doable, or maybe not. Okay, all the items look kind of insane, but we are going to see. So, 1000 of any creature. I think we can do this one, guys. Okay, what do we do about the any creature one? Because I did not take that into the account at all. Yeah, but I feel like the bounty tasks give you a little bit too much freedom, but now that I see we have any creature... Okay, tell you what, we are making up the rules as we go, and I might alter them as we go as well, but I think we can do any creatures once we complete all the empty tasks, right? All the regular tasks. So once we do Mercuries, Sea Bunks, Congress, Leaf Golems, Crypt Shamblers, Pirate Marauders, Elves, and Swamp Trolls, we are going to unlock the any creatures, and then we can go on to the bounty tasks, right? And we can do bounty tasks until we run out of any creatures. I think that's fair, right? As for the items, oh my god, I don't know half of these items. Okay, so I'm going to whip up wiki on the other window, and let's start with Black Shield. I think mummies drop these, so it may be doable, but I think it's also very, very rare for the mummies. Let's see, where can we get a Black Shield? So it drops from Gloom Moss, Lost Bashers, mummies, as I remembered, mutated bots as well, Wigglers. What are Wigglers? Priestesses. Okay, Wigglers are very strong. We are not killing any Wigglers, even though they sounded like we could. Let's see, how often do mummies drop the Black Shield? It's very rare. Let's take a look at the statistics. Of course, it's 1 in 821. I don't think we're doing Black Shields, guys. Okay, let's take a look at Werepanther Claw. I already can tell we are not getting this one. Gloof Cape. 11 Gloof Capes. I have a terrible feeling that it might not be obtainable. Yeah, it's Devourer, Gloof Bandits, Gloof Anemones. We are not getting Gloof Capes. What are the Bone Shoulder Plates? Let's see. From Drake and Warmaster. Okay, we're not doing that either. Shiny Stone. I think Shiny Stones drop from Stone Golems. Let's take a look at that. Cliff Strider, Crystal Wolf, Gargoyles. Okay, Gargoyles. Gargoyles are very doable. We might be able to do Shiny Stones, though I'm worried, and Stone Golems as well. So we know exactly where we might go for this. Gargoyles drop Shiny Stone very rarely, but let's see how very rarely. 1 in 500, that's doable. As for Stone Golem, Let's see. I mean, we might not be strong enough to hunt stone golems and gargoyles just yet, but this is definitely in our reach. Okay, shiny stone 1 in 128. Shiny stone is totally doable. Hey Dark Manuel. Yeah, I'm really excited for this one. I didn't see myself coming back to Tibia at all, especially with how Monk turned out when I streamed for a little and decided I'm bored. That was pretty horrible. But as soon as they announced this thing, I got so excited because this is exactly what I wanted. You basically hunt for items, and getting items in this game is what always brought me the most joy. Okay, Basalt figurine, I know that's Lost Dwarfs. Dragon Priests won't tip, that's Dragon Priests, we're not doing that one either. What is resinous fish fin? Voice chat, sure, we might get into that later into the stream, though right now I'd like to just focus on the task at hand. Okay, resinous fish fin from Quara, looters, raiders and plunderers. I think those are some new creatures, aren't they? And they are insanely strong. 12,000, 13,000 HP, okay. Unfortunately, we are not going to be getting resinous fish fins, so these are not at all simple tasks. I thought we selected the beginner level, but there's nothing beginner about this. Okay, boys. Tell you what, let's start with the kill tasks. Originally, I thought I would be doing only the delivery tasks, because these are the most fun, but as you can see, we can barely do one of those, and I don't think we can, at least not on level 8. So I think we are going to go for the swamp trolls first. Once we do swamp trolls, we can do elves, leaf golems, and then we'll see. We should be leveling up pretty quickly, considering we're pretty strong when it comes to our stats. Now, I was considering a total reset of the character, as in we drop all the items on the ground and we have to rebuild, but I don't think anybody has got time for that. I wanna get straight into it, so I'm gonna allow these things that we have on us right now. It's like 1 spear, I have a bow and 100 arrows in the depot, and this is some basic stuff, we don't even have a shield. First thing I'm gonna do though, I'm gonna go talk with Sam, and then we're gonna trade for some spears. Spear. Spear? You do have spears, don't you? Please have spears. He doesn't have spears. Do I have to go to Galuna for spears? Would they do that, or is there no more spears in the shop? Let's hope that's not the case. Alright, boys, so with 1 spear we might not be able to do much. I do still have that, what do you call it? That bow in my depot, but I don't think I want to use a bow on swamp trolls, do I? Okay, and one more rule, by the way. Since, as you can see, these hunting tasks, they only talk about a single type of creature, right? And we obviously, let's open one of these, nothing useful, that's too bad. Since most spawns have more than 1 type of creature, so just to keep things nice and clear, if I, for example, rolled swamp trolls, I am allowed to kill other things in that spawn. And I think I'm gonna go like all out on this rule, so it's not just that I can kill swamp trolls, any spawn that has swamp trolls in them is free game. I think that's the way we're gonna roll with this character, because other than that it would be way too convoluted, right? So of course I won't be going very crazy, like ignoring swamp trolls to kill something else for longer, but yeah, we are allowed to kill anything in the swamp troll spawn. Same as the shiny stones, right? So gargoyles and the stone golems, they drop shiny stones. Any space, any place that has shiny stones dropping creatures in them is fair game. But yeah, I'll try not to abuse it too much, but still. Okay, Galuna, spear. Okay, 3 spears. That's 4 spears total. And with this we can go to Venor, unfortunately we have no money for the boat, so we are going to walk. Hope you guys are going to enjoy the walking content. Maybe I should just transfer some gold for travel or streams, but nah, I think we're gonna have plenty of gold very, very soon. So let's slowly make our way. Actually, we have the Adventurer Stone. We can use that to teleport. I think we have a couple of teleports unlocked as soon as the game starts, before we're like level 20. So let's get that trip to Venor. Oh my god, that's so much people. When I logged in, I had trouble finding a depot in Thais. That was really crazy. Okay, hi. Service. Let's see. Yes, I would like that. How do I type in this new type of chat? I should probably disable it. I hate it. Okay, and I would like to go to Venor. Okay, and as soon as we step through here, we're in Venor. And I think I want to become a citizen of Venor for now. Maybe not. Where do you do that? Actually, I don't see it. Okay, never mind. I don't think we are going to die. We are very strong boys. First thing I want to do is, I think I'm gonna go grab the machete. It's like straight south. Somewhere there. It's gonna come in handy for sure. I think I have ambient light set to high, so we don't have to worry about torches, but I'll still be casting spells for light, just in case. Yeah, I'm opting out of the, what do you call it, low ambient light, mostly because I want the stream to be nice and visible. Okay, I think if I... Okay, we have to be very careful because these are woodlings, they are not exactly something we can hunt right now, as in we didn't roll for them. I have no idea what that is, shouldn't be that dangerous, haha. Thing is, the new updates in Tibia, they are kind of crazy, and you can run into all sorts of very dangerous creatures straight outside of the city. You can like auto-walk somewhere in places that you know from back when and run into like sudden death scenarios. So I'm going to be very careful with that. I'm trying to remember where the free machete was. I think it's a little bit more to the left, to here. But they might have reworked that part of the map as well. In which case, too bad. Yeah, I don't think we need a machete to get to those trolls anyway. I think I'm just gonna go and send it. Yeah, but now we have to walk all that way back, so please bear with me. So I don't have a shield, and since I decided that I am an Ironman as soon as this character got onto my account, well, it didn't have much on it. So we are going to have to get a shield. Hopefully we get one from the swamp trolls. I'm not sure if they can drop the wooden shield like regular trolls do, but it is something that I hope they do. Otherwise we are going to be a little bit underpowered for a while. Okay, can I just click on the map and have my character walk there? That's perfect. Okay, so the plan is we ignore the swamplings. Hopefully it doesn't smack us too hard. And we're paralyzed, cool. And we are going to rush it towards the swamp trolls. There they are. Oh, and they are marked with this nice little sign. Is that the sign that says we are currently hunting this as a hunting task? I think that's very nice. Okay, and we get our first piece of food. Now a recent update, which I am not a huge fan of, made it so that yeah, we have to be still very careful because they can really hurt us without a shield. A recent update made it so that when you are hungry, you still regen your mana and HP, so we don't have to be very careful of that. But we still want to be sort of wary, because obviously the more you regen, the longer you can fight. Alright, so that's a bot. Like I said, we are killing swamp trolls, but since the bots are in the spawn, right, we don't want to be just stupidly face tanking random animals. Let's just kill everything that is in the spawn. And we are blasting through them. We already killed 11 out of 32. We are not going to get to kill that many. So let's count on some good jobs very soon. And let's start also building our ban list. Swamp grass. Maybe we can get lucky with a pouch. Another weird update that they did a while back is you can always crit with your attacks. No matter how low you're... Okay, we did get a spear and a medicine pouch. And a torch, which is cool. I'm gonna put that on right now. We're looking good. Well, how lucky would that be if we went to turn in that medicine pouch right now and we got the boost of haste? And that's another medicine pouch. Are they? That's uncommon? I mean, I'm not gonna say no to some free medicine pouches. And how are we looking now? I have to keep close track of these weekly tasks. We can kill 12 more. I'm not sure if we will get one of those nice pop-ups. One thing that I like about the recent updates is the pop-ups. You can always be sure when you level up or something. It was really hard to edit videos without this system in. Now whenever I level up, there's a big bar that I can look for in my editing software. I actually have to look for a new editing software because yeah, I'm pretty sure I hated my old one, but what do you know? Okay, another recent update, so many recent updates. This one made it so that you have way more carry weight, and since this character has been level 8 for like 2 years, I assume, obviously it did not get the extra carry weight, but yeah, we just leveled up, it reset itself, we have 200 extra capacity. How cool is that? And another spear. I was a little bit worried about our spear situation, but it looks like there's nothing to be worried about. And another spear, and even some fish. We are going to be absolutely a-okay. Now, I want to use the spears as much as I can, because I really like spears. And also, one of the recent updates, I have no idea how many times I'm gonna say these words during this stream, but there is a recent update that made it, there we go, that as you use a weapon, you level up your weapon proficiency. And the cool thing about spears is they have a lot of proficiency tiers, and each of these tiers gives you a little bit of attack, which is quite huge, especially on Rook Guard, for example, where you don't have that many types of weapons. I think every single Rooks there these days is using spears. They not only made it so that spears level up, they also made the spears way more accurate on lower distance levels. Obviously that does not apply to us, we do not exactly suffer from a low distance level. But still we are going to be more accurate than regularly, which is absolutely splendid, because we don't have access to that many spears just yet. I mean, we are getting a lot of money from these trolls. Let's see how many more we can kill. Actually, we're done with swamp trolls. I don't think if I missed it, but I don't think there was a banner on top. So we have finished the swamp trolls, and at the end of the week we are going to get 25 hunting task points and 1 soul seal. We are going to talk about the soul seals later when I run out of topics, but right now I think this is going to be very fast paced. I think the next best thing we can go for is either leaf golems or elves, and since they're sort of in the same direction, I'd say we go for leaf golems first. Now, I'm going to try to avoid killing these swamp trolls, since they are not on our hunting list anymore, technically. Obviously, if I am super stuck, I'm going to, yeah, like right now, I'm going to try to defend myself if necessary. As fair as possible. Yeah, there was a lot of quality of life updates. They're really going crazy with this recently, and I have no idea what's going on. But I mean, with some of them I don't agree. Like, quality of life isn't always quality of life. Sometimes it's just, you know, ruining of RPG material. I really liked the system of having to eat food, and now it's like no longer even necessary to do so. But I'm sure majority of players liked this update, so I won't say no. Actually, I did use this character for a while now. Like, I bought it, I think, a couple of weeks ago, and I spent some time mana sitting in depot, just leveling my magic level, because it was very low, it was like 6. So I spent some quality time getting that magic level up to snuff. If I finish a task, I will get a banner. Then maybe I just missed it. Maybe I wasn't looking at the screen at the time. I think you're talking about the bounties, and what I'm doing currently is not the bounties, but the weekly tasks, right? If I complete one of these, do I get the pop-up? I'm not sure about that. I wonder if we do like kill tracker, prey, bounty. Okay, there we go, weekly tasks. This way we can monitor them more closely. I'm going to close this. Maybe I'll even pop out this list, so we can watch it on the left right here. Okay, we should also roll for prey creatures. Nothing else we need over here. Let's do the reroll. Nope. How about this? Also nothing that we could use. So let's skip it for now. Okay, so we are done with swamp trolls. Let's go towards leaf golems. Now leaf golems we are definitely going to lose ammunition on, because they don't drop any. So I think I'm gonna spend some of our gold just to get a couple more spears. And this is the weapon shop that I just completely walked by. Okay, you should also get the banner for these weekly tasks. I don't know, I just didn't see it. I think Zed is the guy we wanna talk to. I trade spears. How many can I have? 6. I'm gonna take it. Very cool. And then, where was the guy that you give the medicine pouches to? I think he was somewhere like over here, but downstairs. If I can't find him very quickly, I'm gonna use the wiki, but I think he was somewhere around here. Like downstairs from here. And if it's not here, I'll just see it on the map, hopefully. Yeah, there's just houses. Maybe a little bit more to the north. Right now I'm ignoring tasks, the bounties on my character, because I don't know, they just seem too OP and too easy. Like, I get to roll over and over. I like the idea of weekly tasks way better, but I may end up just going for them when I run out of weekly tasks. Alright, was it here maybe? Like downstairs from here? Tell you what, I'm gonna just Google it right now. It's taking too long. Medicine pouches. Haven't delivered them in a while. Okay. Autocar. Where is Autocar? In a sick house to the left from there. So I sort of knew where it was. Except I still don't know how to get there. I think it's through here, just outside the city. And we don't need to be wasting that torch at all. We also have plenty of mana potions, which is very nice. I mean, not sure... Oh, and I just wasted one of those. Really cool. So you can eat food to regenerate quicker, but it's not necessary. So you always regen a small amount of HP and mana, but if you eat food, it's going to be slightly quicker. I'm not sure what the exact numbers are. All I remember is it's still worth eating food, but if you don't really wanna, you can skip that. Okay. Hi. Medicine pouch. Yes. And I think it dropped to the floor. Turtle shell. Not sure if these are useful or not, but let's do another. Medicine pouch. Yes. And Plague Mask, okay, I think this is worth something. And we also need that for the outfit. I'm not sure if we'll be chasing outfits that much. The one outfit that I really want to have. I haven't even shown you guys the hunting task shop rewards. So the thing that I want the most is this outfit, right, for 100,000 points. Right now we have 25, which is, I mean, we will have them next week, so it's gonna be a while. And then there's 2 add-ons. I want the spear the most for 135,000. You can also get a lot of like cosmetic stuff for your house and whatnot. And you can also get the promotion points. These are the things that you use in your Wheel of Destiny, and you can get 50 of them. First one costs 100 and they get more and more expensive. Alright. I'm wondering how far behind the stream is, because some of the comments are a little bit delayed. Tob asking if the weekly tasks are fully unlocked for free accounts. I think that they are, yes, though I'm not sure, I haven't tried it. I wanted to, but I couldn't log in until later. I'm just gonna go to the depot and deposit our stuff that we just got. So, what was I saying? Right, for free accounts. I wasn't able to log in as a free account, unfortunately, so I quickly made a character on some low population world, and I bought Tibia coins to be able to log in on Sakura, which is where I always play. I think after you finish with your regular weeklies, bounty tasks are really not that OP. Yeah, I think that's probably the best way to do this. So once we are done with the weekly tasks, we can just focus on the bounties. It's like a reward for completing them all. Except we are not going to complete all of the, what do you call them? Delivery quests, which is really sad. I was really looking forward to doing these. But I guess we will see how high of a level we are once we are done with these. We'll see if we can even attempt to get the shiny stones from the gargoyles. Like, there's a great place in Formorgar Mines. I mean, it's not really there, it's in the middle of the glacier somewhere. I used to skill there a lot on my barbarian character. But yeah, I don't know, I haven't played this game in a while, so I don't remember if we are way too weak to fight stuff like gargoyles and stone golems. I mean, we definitely have the damage output with our distance level and this additional damage from spears, right? They're like 26 attack already. That's pretty crazy. So yeah, still not decided what is going to be ultimately the rule here. I'm a bit worried about this follower of level 126. Hopefully they're not there to mess our stream up, but you never know in Tibia, it's Wild West really. Oh yeah, brown mushrooms are still probably the best thing in the world, but you never know. Let me know if the music is alright. It's some random thing that I found on the internet. It's most likely AI generated, so at least it's not going to get flagged. Oh well, that's great to hear, Dilokia. I'm not sure who you are, and I won't be looking your character up. But it's very kind of you to not mess our stream up. When I was recording videos on my first Ironman character, Skogul the Ironclad, I've had a phase where a bunch of people would just always stalk me and try to slow me down, so I'm a little bit wary of random people in uncolored outfits just following me around, but at least we know you're a person and you're watching the stream, which is great. Okay, so it's going to be a bit of a walk. I wonder how we are going to get through the Dwarven Bridge. We are still level 9, technically, and we don't have too much stuff on us. Okay, now I know who we have here. And somehow they got logged out, which is weird. I didn't know we could be on follow and get logged out from the game, but apparently this is what happened. And these are wolves, we also can't really touch them, so we won't. Okay, let's take a look at our weekly tasks again. I mean, even if we look at the bounties we rolled, these are not that easy. Like, Spitnels, I'm not sure. I haven't been in Tikuanda too much, so I can't tell you how strong these are. Cobras, we can probably demolish, yes. Chakoya's Tribe Wardens, easy as well. But we would need to do actually quite a bit of the Frozen Isles quests before we can kill Chakoyas. I haven't really thought about how we handle... Okay, somebody just cleared the Dwarven Bridge for us, that's lovely. I was a bit worried about this part. So, I haven't really thought about how we handle quests, but I think we should try to be as restrictive as possible. So if a quest requires us to kill some creatures, then we have to have them in our weekly or bounty tasks. And if the quest requires items, we obviously have to drop these items from creatures that we have rolled from the weekly tasks. I think that's the best way to go about this. Now that I think about it, maybe we shouldn't have given those medicine pouches to the guy. What if we can roll medicine pouches in the delivery system? Yeah, haven't really thought about that, but the chance of getting those Boots of Haste was a little bit too enticing. Alright, there's going to be some goblins on the way, and maybe some starving wolves, but I hope not, because they are pretty quick and they hit pretty hard. And we might have to like kill them to defend ourselves. Yeah, so rule of the thumb is I'm going to kill stuff that randomly attacks me. If it's too dangerous to leave it be. Things like this goblin, obviously they don't pose any threat, but if there was like a bunch of starving wolves after us, I'm going to choose life instead of death. Even though the wolves may not be on our list. Also not sure what we are going to do about bosses. I mean, bossing is quite far away and I've never really done it, but what I mean are the Nemesis bosses. I guess if a Nemesis boss spawns in an area that we are hunting in, we can kill it, right? Even if it doesn't exactly count to the task kill system thingy. Okay, we are almost at the leaf golems. Now, the leaf golems aren't easy per se, because there's not a lot of them on the ground floor, and we definitely don't have a chance on the upper floors. So it might take us a while, but thankfully we only need to kill 48. So that should not take too long. And ignore all of those X's. It's one of an older series that I was planning to do, which I then decided would be a one super long video, which I then ended up deleting because, yeah, I decided I don't really want to make a video of that. But it was a really cool series. I locked a character completely in the Maze of Lost Souls, and yeah, I mean, it could leave to like go to a shop, buy potions, supplies, you know, all the normal stuff, but it could only hunt inside the Maze of the Lost Souls. And I got pretty far actually. I got the full night set along with the platinum amulet from giant spiders. I even got the dragon scale mail from Dragon Lords very early on, which is really cool. And what is this? I don't wanna know. Okay. Let's read this small piece of paper. Doesn't say anything, okay. I'm sure if I step down there I'm gonna die in a second, so let's not do that. Unfortunately, modern Tibia design is let's just place everything on the same map and not care about poor players. Small piece of paper again. Okay, but we should be approaching the leaf golems area. What I like about these weekly tasks is we can later do like polls. So we make a poll of what kind of creatures we can hunt, and you guys can select whichever you would like to see first. But alright, here's a leaf golem. Let's try not to get hit by one. Oh, a poacher. Yeah, so a poacher in our hunting area. We are going to just delete them because we can. Woohoo. Okay, we can't open these doors, which is stupid because people hunting in the upper levels would not care about this single leaf golem. But there's another leaf golem. I hope there's more than 2 on the ground floor. Yeah, there's like 2 over here. Which one of them could have been an older one, but still. Okay, we one-shot that thing. Oh my god, we are very strong. I need to remember that. Okay, there's more leaf golems. Okay, it's not going to be bad at all. There seems to be a fair amount of these guys. Okay, so once we are done with the leaf golems, I'm gonna do a poll. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna go for like pirate marauders, or maybe I will. Maybe we go to Yalahar. How hard is the Yalahar quest if you're a premium account? I think it's pretty quick, right? Okay, arrow, bow, leather legs. We don't need a bow. We already have a bow in the depot. We don't need leather legs. Let's just add them all to loot list. Maybe we could take the bow, sell it for cash, but I don't know. I feel like in modern Tibia I don't really do that. 8 arrows and a torch. We are gonna take the arrows, thanks. And torch as well, since we don't have much of a choice. So is that it for the leaf golems, really? Did I just praise the amount of leaf golems only to realize there's like 5? A dowser and a gold coin. Right, so it seems that YouTube has this new system called #1 fans, right? And whoever comments the most gets this crown, and since it's a very fresh thing and I haven't streamed in a while, it seems that the competition right now is very even between Glaxun and Nastru. So good luck, guys, whoever wins. And I'm pretty sure everybody else still has time to catch up, so... Okay, there's another leaf golem, a fur cone, 12 gold coins. Is there anything we want from leaf golems, like drop-wise? Or are we just collecting gold, hoping to break even on spears? I'm gonna have to Google them in a moment, because I like to have information. Yeah, I am not telling you to spam the chat. It was a very creative solution that you came up with yourself. What can I say? Okay, and this guy is probably going, yeah, to kill the leaf golems that we could have gotten, I think. Let's see if the entrance here is reachable. Obviously, we don't need to kill them right now, but I am pretty sure... Oh my god, these trees on the bottom are horrible. You can't see them up at all. Or maybe I am just rusty. I haven't played this game in a while and that's why I suck. Yeah, you can enter this place, so there's always gonna be a couple of leaf golems on the ground waiting for us. As long as nobody nukes them like that guy did. Okay, there was something. A leaf golem. Beautiful. It can shoot rocks. Dowser 8 gold coins. Let's eat some berries as well. And I think there's a squirrel. Yeah. We probably cannot catch up to it, but maybe if it gets stung or something. It's not like we're going anywhere in particular right now. Yeah, let's forget the squirrel. Instead, let's do the leaf golem. There we go, 2 white mushrooms. Really nice. And another 10 gold coins. Okay, the respawn seems relatively quick. Let's try to figure out a nice route. And then we can go crazy. Okay, this leaf golem, I think, can leave through the... leaf through the right side of the building. There's 2 of them even. That's really nice. Our damage output is absolutely insane. I love that. And it seems we're also doing some life drain. And I'm wondering why that is. It could be either the Lightbearer event, which now gives like life drain to every player. In a small amount, but still, it does. Or there was another quality of life update that gives every player a little bit of life and mana drain, which I also vaguely remember happening. So yeah. Okay, a Swampling Club. I think it's pretty decent, right? Yeah, 17 attack. I doubt we're gonna ever use it, but it is an item. A unique drop from this guy. And we should probably start eating our fish. Okay, that's a wilting leaf golem. We don't really want to mess with that. Thankfully, it's locked. And there's a leaf golem we can kill. Yeah, these are going to be very slow actually. 15 out of 48. Okay, there's the 2 leaf golems. Very lucky. And we are already level 10. I somehow missed 2 level ups. I don't recall leveling up from level 8. But oh well. Yeah, with our skills we probably should have been skyrocketing way faster, but since we're tied to the weekly tasks, we are forced to take our time and switch the hunting areas every 5 minutes. How do I disable this? I know that the target is too close. I did not let it get too close on purpose. I mean, you're not spamming the chat and somehow you're still winning, so you are doing something right. I'm wondering if the number 1 is about the most messages or what, but... Okay, there's another leaf golem. Excellent. So from level 11, very nice. From our current list, what we should do next is probably Elf. And then, frankly, I have no idea because Sibangs, Congrass, they sound kind of scary for a level 11, don't they? Or am I misremembering Congrass and they are not actually that strong? I think you can also like re-roll the list, though I'm not sure if it's going to be the whole list or just one entry on the list. It's definitely worth looking into. Anyway, elves, and then maybe pirate marauders. I'm gonna have to look up their wiki pages, to be honest, just to make sure we are not jumping into deep water too early. Crypt Shamblers, technically, yeah, in Added Mount Sternum, there's a lot of cool undeads there, so we could even get like a shield from skeletons. That would be lovely. And Crypt Shamblers are quite slow. The only scary thing in there would be the Beholders. And we also have a chance to get a black shield from the mummies there. I mean, we don't need just one black shield, do we? I think we need 19 black shields, so that would be like 2000 mummies on average to get one task done. Okay, so life drain is the Lightbearer, cool. Okay, there's 2 squirrels now, cool. I wish I could kill them, but actually I might be able to right now. At least this one, because the other skedaddled north, but this, yeah, we got an acorn, very nice. You don't always get to kill squirrels on level 11. Oh yeah, I was supposed to figure out how behind we are with the chat. Let's see. Okay, it's just a couple of seconds, like maybe 10. Not perfect, but what can you do? And those beautiful leaf golems are respawning behind us. What did we not pick up? Okay, we are out of room. We cannot get any more cash. And it's starting to be light time, so nighttime. Let's throw away some torches. We don't need those. And focus on leaf golems. Okay, I know the target is too close, please. I'm gonna go to the settings right now. I don't wanna see this message. Is it gonna be miscellaneous? Gameplay. Help. Interface. Yeah, I'm gonna look into that later, because I don't see it on first glance. Actually, yeah, you're right, there are some leaf golems south of Abdendriel. However, that place can also be many different things. It's one of those like changing, what do you call it? Okay, let's not kill the goblin. Wow, really? Only click once to attack your target? I mean, I get it, but I have an ancient account. Surely they could have looked into, you know, a system where old accounts don't get shown basic tutorials and whatever. Yeah, we probably should have stayed and killed those, what, 16 remaining leaf golems over there. Considering we might not even find leaf golems in the caves south of Abdendriel. I think those caves can be either lost to dwarves, which we cannot do at all. I mean, we cannot do anything other than the leaf golems, to be frank. There can be leaf golems or I think cyclops or lost dwarves. Yeah, but let's just do it for the sake of adventure. Let's see if we can reroll the... Oh yeah, you cannot reroll the weekly tasks, you have to do them. That's cool, actually. I like that. So no matter what, we have to either deal with it or wait for another week. I can already imagine being stuck on something very horrible. We will also have to consider when we switch to another kind of enemy. Like, right now we are taking beginner tasks, but, you know, eventually we might want to upgrade. What is this? I think these are the leaf golems. Did we get lucky? Yeah, we did. Perfect. Let's just hope we don't run into, like, forest furies, because they will mess us up. So could the wilting leaf golems. But so far, so good. Okay. Oh yeah, that's the forest fury. Let's get out of here. I'm not sure how hard they can hit, but I don't want to mess with that at all. Okay, a little bit more to the north. There's 2 leaf golems free. As long as we don't run into another of those forest furies, we should be cool. I wouldn't want to go back to the city, to be honest. So let's be very careful. And we also don't have any blessings. Okay, that's wilting leaf golems. We don't want that. I'm gonna try to kill it. Yeah, I mean, we can. We are kind of... Wow, 600 XP. Yeah, we're kind of strong. Oh, we're hitting 100 pluses. That's cool. Shouldn't have been worried at all. Maybe we can even kill that forest fury, but... You know. Tell you what. We're like missing 10. I think there's 5 in close vicinity to the spawn. Let's just stand up here. Oh yeah, the respawn is actually pretty fast, so that leaf golem is back already. I don't know how far south we can go before we run into that forest fury, so let's not push our luck. Maybe let's explore a little bit further to the east, since we already made that leap. And there's a leaf golem already respawning. Very nice. Another swamping club. I mean, I'm gonna take it, because I don't want to find out one day that, oh, I need to deliver 25 swamping clubs and have to like go back. I mean, it's not really hard to get them, but you know what I'm saying, right? I'd rather keep them if I have them. I think this is going to be like a very... Oh, no. Not the leaf, forest, fury, whatever. Yeah, got me scared there. I have no idea how strong they are. But I don't know, they look scary, they seem to be able to shoot stuff. I don't wanna get deleted on this character, especially since we don't have any blessings. Our skills are gonna absolutely plummet if we die. Okay, let's take a chill, let some leaf golems respawn. We are not very far from the next level. What is this? Let me show you. It's one of those new caves. It's not really new, it's very old. It's when Cipsoft was first experimenting with world changes. It's just south of Abdendriel. This cave changes every time. I think it's every day or something. Every now and then it changes and there's different monsters inside. Pretty cool. Okay, leaf golem. It's not that many left, just 5. Though funny enough, they seem blockable, the spawns. Yeah, as soon as we stepped out of the view, this guy respawned. So let's take another chill. There's just 3 more. And we can move on to the elves. Can I explain that again? No. I'm pretty sure you can just reroll the video. And I'm not gonna explain again because I have the worst feeling that you may be kidding. Okay, that's 1, that's 2, and 1 more till we're done. It'd be a shame to get sniped by a forest fury right about now. That's a wilting leaf golem. Okay, let's destroy it since we can. We're really strong. I'm really happy about this. Okay, there's the last leaf golem we kill, and there we go. Let's just plunder our gold, which we are going to need a lot of. Yeah, we have a fair bit of gold actually. And since we're just outside of Abdendriel, let's go here. Ooh, wolves, no thank you. And let's go and deposit our stuff. Now I'm wondering where would be the best place to kill elves. Ideally, we don't want to run into anything too dangerous. Like elf scouts. I think elf scouts can destroy us. So yeah, let's consider this carefully. I know of a place in Hellgate, but we're not going to goddamn Hellgate, and I don't think we have the money for it. Anyways. Yeah, I know it's you, Vance, don't worry. I remembered your internet handle on YouTube. Okay, dowsers, fir cones, more arrows. Really nice. An acorn, some wood. You never know what you might need to deliver. Okay, what I need next is a weapon shop, because we are a little bit low on spears, we're gonna need more. I know there is a shop over here, not sure what kind of shop this is. Okay, that's not weapons. That's very definitely potions. This is furniture. This is somebody's house. Oh yeah, it is close to buy a blessing, but what was the minimal level to buy a blessing? Wasn't it like 20 plus? I have to look it up. Can be obtained by players. Certain amount of gold. Oh yeah, it doesn't seem to be related to whatever. Yeah, we might do some blessings later. I'm not sure if we have enough cash for all of them anyways. So let's risk it for a little bit more. Was the weapon store underground? I frankly do not remember the layout of Abdendril at all. Let's see the underground. I mean, let's deposit our gold, I guess. Deposit all, yes. Thank you. Since you can, yeah, that's the training statues. Weapon and armor store, that's over there. Let's go. I think there's like this very old underground section of Abdendril with elves. That you can kill. Do you sell spears? No, we do not. Oh god. Tool store. Ammunition store? Anyone? Any elves selling like arrows or something? Okay, we could get some bread over here, but I don't think we need any of that. Okay, there's a jewel store over here. Elves, elves, elves. Where else can we kill some elves? Yeah, let's go even deeper downstairs, I guess. Yeah, Elvenbane might be a little bit hardcore for us. Okay, you can enter this tree casually. Hopefully nothing comes to this troll. Okay, that's a troll. I shouldn't have clicked on it. It was not on our list, very specifically not. I just reacted instinctively. Okay, so these are the troll caves. I'm pretty sure it's just trolls over here. So let's get out of here. God damn it, I already broke my rules. But things like these are going to happen, so I think it's fine. As long as I don't go hunting somewhere where I'm not supposed to. Okay, some guy. What do you have here? Nothing in your chest. Any cool books? Anything? What do you even do, man? You have nothing. Are we really going to end up going to Hellgate? Hopefully not. Yeah, I most likely can, but I'm not sure what the price is going to be. Okay, do we go down the well, like always? No? Okay. Sad. And this is Hellgate, so yeah, nothing to see here. Yeah, promotion is at level 20. Okay, I have one more idea, but we are going to have to go to the tool store and we are going to have to buy a machete. We're not going to go to Venor, because obviously that's where some of the elves are, in Shadowthorn. But I think there's one more place over here that I remember from like ancient times. Okay, he has it. Perfect. Yeah, bye. We don't have many spears, but we also don't need to kill that many elves. 56. We couldn't find an ammunition store, but that's alright. Plus, worst case scenario, if we run out of ammunition, I think elves also drop arrows, right, and bows. Actually, I think we just found the distance store. Never mind, then we are buying more spears. That is very fortunate. And I think this is also the way we are supposed to go. So I think somewhere around here, like in this area, there's like a bunch of elves and maybe like one elf scout that we should be able to kill. I'm pretty sure. And also we don't have a shovel. Should have bought one of those. Because we might need it. I hate these new shadow boxes. Okay, not 10, let's just get 8 for now. Alright, and let's keep exploring. I think there was like a way to go upstairs and then to the left somewhere there. Oh, that's a hole. I don't think we're gonna go to the hole of unknown origins so hastily, especially since we still don't have a shield. Which is something we still need to fix. I think elves drop studded shields, which would be nice. Hey So, great to see you, man. I'm doing fine, hope you're doing well as well. Yes, Vance, there are elves there, but there's also a bunch of other stuff and I think it's a little bit too hardcore for us still. I want to be quite careful with this character because we're poor, and if we die, we lose a lot. But I think there's some elves just west from here. All we have to do is like cut down this grass. Maybe not from here. Or maybe it was through there. Do we need to go back and buy a shovel? Hope not. But right now let's keep looking. Yeah, we just want to kill some elves. Like, how hard can it be? Okay, that's some guild house. No idea there's one like this. And they placed some random stuff in the entrance so we can't even see the name of the thing. Oh yeah, I did try New Haven. I mean, it's not bad. It's way too small in my opinion. It doesn't really teach you that much. And the worst part is like 5, maybe 4 people can completely stop the entire server from leveling up on PvP worlds if they really try. Oh, nice. We can walk through here. That's gonna come in handy. Yeah, I think we need a shovel and we need to step into that hole over there. But just to make sure, I'm just gonna try to squeeze through here again. There's also those random elves near Mount Sternum, just outside. There's a couple of spawns, except there's hunters on the way there, and I don't really want to get hunted. Nice, nice, and great ring. need to get in there. Okay, that's a seagull. What is a seagull doing here? That's that's very definitely not sea. Is it? Okay, I think we found it actually. It's a snake. Yeah, let's just kill a snake. Nobody cares if we kill a snake or two. Because I'm pretty sure we found the elves. More snakes. Yeah, there's the elves. Perfect. I knew that they were there. And there's the elves. Here they come. Let's hope there's no scouts. Or at least not too many scouts. I knew that I was not crazy. A longsword. I mean, we take it, right? We take everything. That's what we established. Oh wow. That's a bag. Downstairs, there's very clearly scouts. Yeah, let's not risk it. What's upstairs? Just elves. Nice. They drop some coins. Yeah, took us a while to find this. We still have to kill 56. Let's see if there's any elves around this little structure over here. Worst case scenario, we do brave the elf scouts in the underground. I mean, they are not that scary. Maybe a little bit. Yeah, there's very clearly no more elves. So let's get exploring the downstairs. Like, what's the maximum hit of an elf scout? Surely it's not that high. Yeah, I know they are too close. Studded armor. Is that better than our current armor? Not really, no. And thanks to that pop-up, I cannot see anything. Great. Okay, elves. Regular elves. No scouts. That's very fortunate. And a lot of them too. Level 13, more mana, more HP, which is what we like. And then there's the scouts, 2 of them. Oh yeah, I don't really... Okay, that's not a high hit at all. I think we can demolish them. That's a little bit higher. But yeah, we can just out-heal anything they do, can't we? Oh, that's an Arcanist. Can we kill an Arcanist? I think we are pushing it a little bit too close here, but I mean, look at our damage. God damn. And then the elves, okay, yeah, we are able to absolutely rock this place. And Master, congratulations, you are number 1 again. Now, the tradition says we have to do something like this, so let's place it right there. How are we looking with our mastery? Still a little bit more before we can upgrade our spears even further. Okay, let's start with the scouts actually. These are the ones that we have to really be afraid of. I mean, elves too, since we don't have a shield. There we go. Grapes. Oh, we can't carry anything more. Yeah, I mean, what are the chances we have to deliver like leather boots? Let's remove these. Longswords though, they could be a deliverable item. There's some stud and stuff. Take it easy because we are still not that mighty. I mean, we are one-shotting these guys, but... yeah, for now we're absolutely bowling. 16 elves already killed, the ones upstairs should be dead, respawned already, yeah. And they seem to be respawning rather fast, if you're covering the whole area. Or actually not, there was like 3 elves here before, now it's only 1. Death to the defilers, well I'm not a defiler, so you can't bring me death, easy. Another studded armor, but we don't want any of those. Get back up the stairs and add to loot list, there we go. elf. Can you please die? Thank you. Arrow plum studded helmet. I want a shield. Can I please get a shield? You. Give me an elvish bow. Because why not? I know you can. I know you won't. Nope. Okay. Maybe next time. 2 plums. Arcanist is back. And the scout. Yeah. I definitely don't want to kill both of those at the same time. By killing the fight. Okay. That's better. Now just don't let Arcanist, like, I don't know, nuke me for 200. I don't think he can. I think with potions, yeah, a blank rune. We don't need any of those. We won't be making any runes. Somebody was here, by the way, by the looks of the area, which is absolutely insane to me. Like, who knows about this place? There is a quest related to it, right? There was this door, the quest door, whatever. But still, doesn't seem too popular. Poison arrows, you never know, frankly. We might end up having to, like, poison kill very slowly some random enemies at some point. So, plate shield, let's go. And we can't carry it, can we? So let's get rid of a longsword. And finally, we have some defenses. I'm surprised by how well we did without a shield this long. But that's a real upgrade. So it's a plate shield, not a studded shield. I could have sworn it was status, but obviously it's better. I'm not gonna complain. Yeah, that's a very nice jewel place to kill some random elves. Frankly, with how well we're doing, we could have gone to Shadowthorn. I think we panicked a little bit, and by we, I mean me, but like I said, I like to be careful in this game. The only thing that can really kill you in Tibia is carelessness and going AFK. And going AFK is careless, so... By the way, let's end this poll, because it's been a while. And I'm gonna make a new poll while we wait for some of the elves to respawn. I think that could be fun. Let's start a poll. And the question is gonna be, what do we kill next? Question mark. Answer number 1, Mercury Blob. Second, Sibang. Third, Crypt Shamblers. And I'm really counting on you guys not to vote for impossible stuff. Congra. Or... oh, we can actually only do 4 options, which sucks. In which case, I'm gonna replace Mercury Blobs with Pirate Marauders. Cool. Start poll. Here's a little bit agency for you guys. Let me know what you would like me to go and hunt next. And Crypt Shamblers are already in the lead, which is something I was hoping would win, because I love hunting in that place. It's not gonna be for very long, because there's, yeah, basically enough Crypt Shamblers to hunt there, unlike other places we've been doing recently. Yeah, I feel like Crypt Shamblers are the best option. And I'm really happy that nobody is voting for Mercury Blobs. I was kind of worried about those. I know there's some in Yalahar, but I'm not sure how hard it is to get access. I think you have to pay a lot of money for the ships, which we don't really have. Also, Glaxun, I think you're a little bit behind. I mean, the stream is not that delayed. I think there's like maybe a minute. We got that plate shield way back. So when you hear this message, know that you're probably like 5 minutes behind. Arrows plums. Yeah, we're just destroying those guys. I'm so glad I got this character, frankly. Imagine not having skills. Yeah, I'm going to let go of the longswords. Even if you do have to deliver them at some point, we know where to find them. Elves just drop so many longswords. And once we are a little bit stronger, it shouldn't be a problem at all to get massive amounts of these. Started helmets, okay. Okay, Crypt Shamblers at 50%, but still in the lead. Please, 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 vote for something good. I have to wrap this up really quickly, because the Crypt Shamblers are still winning, but they might stop soon. The sooner I kill them, the sooner I can say, okay, Crypt Shamblers won. Shut up and goodbye. Also, I don't want to keep my distance from these guys. I need more range. Very cool. We're about to hit level 14. We're skyrocketing. I should see the prices of the blessings as well. There we go, level 14. So each time we level up, the blessings are going to be a little bit more expensive. But I frankly don't know how much they are. Because we might not be able to get a single one even, in which case it's pointless anyways. Yes, I know that the target is quite close. That's a snake. No, it's a premium account. If I was a free account, I wouldn't be able to even log in. Unfortunately, Sakura is kind of... what do you call it? A well-populated server, should I say? Thanks, Central. Always glad to see you in the stream. Yeah, so I'm on premium now. And it's gonna stay premium. And nothing respawned in time, which is very sad. Also, one thing I should mention, normally you only get like 6 of these, not 9. But I have purchased this thing on this character for Tibia coins. It's called Hunting Task Expansion, which gives me 3 more entries in each category. I think it costs like 750 or something. Not cheap at all, but you know, I am definitely committed to playing this character for a while. I'm not gonna say it was worth it. I shouldn't be killing these snakes, they're not on my hunting list, but it's not like I'm gaining anything. They're not creatures that drop loot, and technically they are in the spawn, right? I think it's fair game. Oh, perfect. Hello, Glaxoon. Glad to see that you're going to be up to date now. You have been quite delayed already. I've forgotten that I have told you to catch up. After 20 they start price scaling, so we have pretty good amount of time to get it sorted. That's good to hear. I mean, we are dropping gold left and right. I think we are going to, after we are done with this, we are going to go to the Sun Tower at least and get one of the blessings. And we are going to be passing through Khazur-dûn, so we might also get the Khazur-dûn blessing. And we are going to Mount Sternum, the undead Mount Sternum caves. Yeah, we are going to go there through Khazur-dûn. In which case, we can then move on to Thais and get that blessing there. But I have to Google the blessing prices, because it might not be even worth getting 2 or more. still any amount of blessings is better than none. Wouldn't want to lose all of our gear. I mean, gear is whatever, but those distance levels, they are not easy to get back. 113. They used to be like 10k, in which case we definitely cannot buy any. Okay, since we are still waiting for respawns, let's finish this elf, and I'm gonna check it right now. So here's the blessings, price. So the price is a function of level, blah blah blah. If level is less than or equal to 30, the price of each blessing is 2000 gold. Total 10k. Okay, 10k is really good. We definitely cannot afford all blessings just yet, but we might be able to afford one. Oh, there's a quest that gives you a discount on prices. I think there is, yeah. It's a quest that also just makes you go get all the blessings once. But I'm not sure how high the discount is. We are almost done with the elves, and the crypt shamblers are still in the lead, which is perfect. Oh, and you can only do it below level 20, so there's no point in waiting for that later. I'm gonna Google that quest in a moment, because you still need to pay for these blessings, right? They're not gonna be for free. 50%, in which case we only need 5k. Yeah, we really wanna do that, but we don't have the funds just yet. Even 5k is gonna be hard to come by with our sort of solvency. I don't need this scroll and I don't need this candlestick. Oh yeah. I used to be so stressed coming into this cave, and now it's like I'm not even looking at the enemies, I'm just sorting my inventory while killing elf scouts. We've come a long way, guys. Even though it's been like 10 minutes in here. And it's just 8 elves more. So, count with me. 7. Just an elf scout, come on. Don't do this to me, guys. I wanted to do a nice countdown. How much skills do I have? Well, funny you should ask. It's 113 distance. Elven Astral Observer, Inkwell, and some arrows. We are taking the arrows. We probably don't need to, but let's do anyway. In case you're wondering, I mentioned it twice already, but I cannot be transparent enough. This character is bought from the car bazaar. I decided I have no time for skilling. I don't want to, just pause the challenge for 2 months because my skills aren't up to par. That's what killed my motivations many a time before. So I just bought a guy that I won't have to worry about. And we get sandals and a Heaven Blossom. I'm gonna keep the sandals because they are required for one of the quests for the Wizard Ecclesias. Yeah, I bought it. It wasn't the cheapest, funny enough. I've bought like level 400 Master Sorcerer before that I wanted for his charm points. For cheaper than this guy at level 8. But, time is time. And there's no commodity more valuable than that. Okay, there we go, another plate shield. We're not gonna grab it because we don't need the backup, because we're not dying ever. I mean, yeah, there is a charm to that, but if you want to go beyond that anywhere, it's gonna be a terrible slog. And I kind of, you know, want to progress this character. Rather quickly, you know, to keep the series going, to keep a basic retention at least. Thanks to the fact that these challenges are weekly, I can basically upload once a week, right? On one day I get started, these are the creatures we'll be killing, and then a quick summary of how I killed every creature. Actually, we're done with the elves, we can ignore these guys, we should ignore these guys. So let's grab this elf and get out of here. I'm gonna go to the bank. In the bank I'm gonna see... Yeah, perfect, we can just squeeze by. In the bank I'm gonna see how much money we have, and then we'll decide if we are getting the blessings or not. Would be good to get them with the discount, but I'm not sure where the discount quest begins. If it's too much walking, we'll just buy the blessing from the Sun Tower. And we'll see in just a moment. I mean, yeah, I agree, getting an Elvish bow from those guys would be amazing, but since I was already done with the task, I couldn't have done that, right? Okay, let's see our weekly tasks. So we are currently at... Oh, each task rewards you with 4600 XP. I did not read that before. And then we get reward multiplier, so we are at number 1. And I think if we kill one more thing, we're gonna get number times 2, right? So we are at 75. Killing one more thing is gonna give us 25 more, which is 100, and it's gonna be multiplied by 2, so it's gonna be 200 actually. Which is nice, it's a fair chunk, considering we need only 100,000 to get our outfit, but you know. Everybody starts somewhere, and I'm having a lot of fun so far. Let's deposit all the arrows. We also want the ammunition, but we might buy it elsewhere. I deposit all. Yes. What's our balance? 1000 gold. So we can buy exactly 0 blessings, right? Or was it 1000 for a blessing? Yeah, each regular blessing is 1000 gold. So we would have to start the quest to get the discount on the blessings. Let's see. Where is the blessing quest? Let me just type it. Tibia blessing quest. Pilgrimage of the Ashes. Starts at any city guide. Okay, so let's go. There should be a guide in the port, and he should be able to start us with the quest where we get to buy at least the first blessing for cheap. Though we might have some issues with ammunition. We only have 7 spears left, and our balance is what? Oh, it's 1088, never mind. We're fine. Okay, so Crypt Shamblers are still in the lead, in which case we are definitely going to go for Crypt Shamblers. And now, how do we start? No, I'm not... I don't know my way around. Quest? Oh, okay. What do you say? Yes. Are you still interested? Yes. Okay, and he has marked everything on the map. The first... Oh, so we do have to go to the White Flower Temple first. Okay, sad. But I guess we are going to ties anyway, right? Let's see, should we pay for the boat to Thais? It's probably a bit expensive, isn't it? And I'm not sure we can use the Adventurers Guild teleport again. I mean, I'm going to try. But I think it's like once a day. Speaking of, did you know that you can now travel with boats as a free account? Another quality of life they added recently. It's really, really cool. Alright, and I think if we step over here and press this, I mean, there we go. Hi. Service. Yes. Okay, we can do this again. So let's go to Thais. And go. There's no better time to use those than right now, because soon we are going to have a lot of cash in our hands. Okay, since we are here already, first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna buy the blessing as well as a couple of spears. Yeah. I knew that there was like a total limit, but I also thought there was a daily limit, but apparently not. Before we go, let's see if we can get something useful from this thing. 5 ham, okay, sure. And trade. And we do want some spears, but we don't want to overpay. Yeah, 7 seems good enough. We could get more if we didn't have all those hams in our inventory, but it's fine. And then let's just click to walk. No, it's too far away. What are the chances we walk into some new game updates, random hole in the ground, and get one shot by level 300 creatures? Pretty high, but at the same time, I really want to stretch. Okay, so I would really love to complete the Ecclesius quest line. His tower is right here. The problem with him is some of his quests, I think the first quest even, requires you to kill a skunk, and we cannot kill a skunk unless we are on a task. Okay, need to keep moving. 1.75%, I don't know, man. I feel like this happened to me way too many times. There's this random otherworld hole in Svargrand that your character, if you auto-walk, it will just step right into and get killed instantly. Oh yeah, we're also making progress on the any creatures. We've killed 200 already, even though we basically killed around 150 of the specific creatures we were hunting for. Yeah, but you can't really help this. There's nothing we can do. Right, so do I just go and buy the blessing, or do I use a special keyword of pilgrimage? Because that sounds like something Tibia would want me to do. We'll see in a moment. There's so many wolves. I wish I could kill them all, but not only do we not have the cash for the ammunition required to do that, we also can't hunt whatever we want. North, hi. Pilgrimage. Blessings. Spiritual shielding, is this it? Yeah, 1000 gold. Cool. North of Carl Lane is the next stop. But we are not going there because We're poor. Hey. Okay. So this part is sorted. Let's try to chomp on more ham. We also, yeah, let's not auto walk through the walls because we're absolutely going to get surrounded. We have to deposit our machete. I'm gonna keep the 2 torches because we're going into underground. And let's hope the place is not completely taken. If we had a pickaxe, we could take a shortcut, but I'm a bit afraid of running to grow llama, so we're taking the long way around. Which, I'm wondering what the best way would be. We can either try to run through the Cyclops, provided that I remember the way. Let's take a look again. Yeah, so we go like downstairs over here, and then I think it's this hole. Yeah. And the alternative is we go all the way to Khazur-Dûn and over here. Yeah, let's go through Cyclops. I'm sure they can't kill us. I'm sure we're gonna be fine. All we have to do is let them know that it's actually illegal to kill people, and we're gonna be just fine. And this skunk, oh my god. Did we get information? Oh yeah, our balance is now 25 gold. But I don't think there's anything more valuable than blessings at our current level. And since we ate some ham, let's buy like 2 more spears. Maybe 1. Just to make sure. Let's throw this onto the ground. Yeah, and now we can buy the 2 spears. And we officially can't afford anymore. But I just want to make sure that once we get there, we won't be going back. Yeah, it seems we're gonna be using the spears as our main weapon for a little bit. I also completely forgot that there's this thing called spells, which we could be getting, but they also cost a lot of money. And I feel like we're doing just fine with our spears and our insane distance fighting level. So let's stick to this because it has been working so far. We're just gonna be throwing spears at stuff. We still have this lesser ethereal spear, and I'm not sure what the damage output of that is, but it's definitely worth trying. I even assigned it to a appropriate place on my keyboard so that it's easy to cast, but I just forgot to do that. Yeah, I feel like the music has been looping for like an hour. I'm gonna skip to the next one. Yeah, that's way better. What do we have here? I don't remember how many Cyclops there are. There might be a bunch actually. Or was that in the old version of the game? Because I remember going there and there being like hundreds. But it's a very popular place. Like all the early levels go there with stealth rings and stealth ring their way around. With a stealth ring you can just hunt here forever. Yeah, there's clearly somebody hunting here. I mean, they're not very fresh, but they're not... Okay, yeah, there they are. I mean, I have 100 shielding. What am I even worried about. They should be able to tank a Cyclops or two. And then we run to the left. Yeah, I can give you the name of the song in a second. Let me open. That was Acid Funk, which I found on the internet, and it's very definitely AI. Okay, so these are skeletons. I don't think we can kill the skeletons, actually. I think we have to go deeper. There might be skeletons there. Okay, this is the ghoul level, and I think there's crypt shamblers here as well. So I think we should start hunting. Heavy old tome and money. We don't want the heavy old tomes. I mean, we do want them eventually. Okay, that's a scale armor. It's better than our current armor. The problem is we can't really carry that much. I think we stick to the ranger cloak for now, which I never thought I would say. After the stream I can try and look for it for you. Now that I think about it, there may be no crypt shamblers on this level. Maybe we have to go even deeper. So let's do that. But we can't go deeper through here, so maybe there, to the left. There's also clearly somebody else hunting here, so we have to be very careful. I mean, careful. Let's just not make enemies, right? Let's add the worms to the list. I wonder if the delivery system can request worms. That would be funny. So I've been wondering, can you like buy these items off the market and deliver them? Or do you have to drop them yourself? Like, I don't see any reason to hunt for these items manually. It will kind of increase the worth of a lot of those creatures' products. Okay. Yeah, I think the crypt shamblers are on this level. There's a bone lord as well, so let's try to kill that before we get demolished. Nice. And add the spellbook to the loot list. We don't need that. Okay, we need to keep a very close eye on our ammunition, because once we run out, we're absolutely helpless. A Viking helmet. That's an upgrade over our chain helmet. Cool. And it's even lighter. Very nice. Oh, you can buy them. Yeah, that's kind of stupid. So if somebody wants to rush the outfit, right, they can just buy these items every week and deliver them. I was hoping I would be at least a contender when it comes to completing this thing, but guess not. Goose. There should be some crypt shamblers over here. Frankly, there's way less than I remembered. Yeah, there it is. Crypt shambler. Let's count how many, and maybe we can look into moving elsewhere, because we do kind of have to kill 50 of them. And if that means 50 laps of this, we are going to get like level 30 before we finish the task. Yeah, fair enough. It's probably good for the economy. Oh, there's an even deeper level. I guess we wanna go there. Ooh, okay. Mummies and crypt shamblers, I remember this now. So we can kill mummies actually, specifically. Because we still have to drop the black shield. And I wonder what's here. Oh, nothing. Okay, I remember this now. There's also ghosts, which we cannot harm. And somebody just walked through here. so we won't be getting anything. Yeah, Bone Lords. Something respawning. It's gotta be a mummy or a ghost. Let's hope for the mummy. Nice. And 56 gold coins. That's insane. And I think I looted that ghoul that didn't belong to me, but I don't know how to turn off this auto loot thingy. Yeah, there's like one more quality of life update. Wow. This one makes it so when you press a corpse to loot it, it also loots everything in the radius. Whoa, okay. Now we know why everything is dead here. Some guy just got crypt shamblers and he's running around back and forth. Or maybe he got mummies. Whatever he got, we don't really have any chance to contend with him. Steel shield would be very neat. Yeah, let's try to get back upstairs and see if we can have any more crypt shamblers around here. Because that guy is probably going to single-handedly stop us from getting any crypt shamblers on the lower levels. Might be a shambler to the north. Yeah. I don't know why I remembered that, but I remembered there was a shambler in this nuke. Now we only need to start hitting him. Fun fact, did you know that they increased the accuracy of spears on lower distance levels? Meanwhile, we're level 113 distance and we just did like 6 to 7 misses in a row. Nice. A torch, let's drop that on the floor. Add a little bit of light. Okay, another crypt shambler, so there's one over here, one in this nuke, we killed one over there. Yeah, I'm starting to remember, I think I hunted here on my Skogul the Looter character. And since he did not have a lot of cash on him, because he could only use the daily stuff, daily respawns, I used to lure the shamblers away and walk around them. So my memories are coming back to me. There's a mummy. Would be really cool to get the black shield. Even though we do need 17. Oh, a silver brush. Ooh. We do need 17 to complete the task, but wouldn't hurt to get started yet. And by yet, I mean already. Okay, let's see if we can do a little bit of a drop down and score a sneaky shambler or two. There's a ghoul. By the way, that studded armor from the ghoul, I think that's very rare. That's like 1 in 1000. And we got it very early on. Maybe I should have taken it. I don't think we'll be seeing a lot of upgrades anytime soon, but you really need that capacity for our spears and for the gold. Yeah, there was a ton of shamblers in that southern part. I'm hoping we can get back there. There's gonna be bone lords, yeah. Let's ignore those guys for now. And there's a ghost, which is what we don't wanna see because we can't kill this one. But the ghoul is very killable. And And there's something even lower. Okay, never mind. We just went down that hole. I'm being silly again. And of course, asshole. Yeah, he's probably typing something, but guess what? 2 crypt shamblers. Cool, I don't care. I mean, I do care. Let's just say, neat. Thanks. Since he was kind enough to type. Okay, that's a brass shield. We don't need that anyways. He leaves anyways. I don't get it. What does he mean by that? Okay, there should be a shambler to the south. Perfect. Whoa, we just hit at 250. Insane. And I think there should be a shambler in this little passage over here. But let's see if my memory fails me or not. And we have already a full inventory. I forgot that these guys drop a lot of cash. We should probably get back and get another backpack going. A bone? We don't need that. We don't need all those torches either. Let's throw this one, get this one on. Yeah, there's no crypt shamblers, so I guess I misremembered. But to think that a level 640 was in that place, does that mean that it is the best place to kill crypt shamblers? Could it be? Yeah, I feel like we're killing way too many non-shamblers to justify going these rounds. We have to get back on the lower floor. As soon as we kill that shambler over there, of course. That's where we were headed this entire time. Okay, and there should be another one in this nook, and we're obviously gonna go for it. Yeah, 5 out of 50. We've spent a while here. I think we got like 2 levels already, and we're still only on 5 shamblers. We really need to step up our game. But the gold is great, XP is great, maybe even a little bit too great because we are sort of out-leveling the pilgrimage quest. I hope we don't get locked out of completing the pilgrimage. For the lower price if we don't finish it soon. There goes the shambler. Nice. That's 500 XP per kill. We may be leveling a little bit too quick. But that's not really a problem because levels is everything that we need right now. Let's be very careful though, because mummies, they can paralyze and hit pretty hard. Yeah, just like that. Let's try to drink a potion in the meantime, or 2 even. Yeah, have to take out the Bone Lord. Now we can slowly dismantle the mummies. It wasn't too smooth, but yeah, our damage is going to pull us through anything. Okay, this heals like 26, which is not great. And we get the magic light wand. Let's carry that around, so why not? Let's try to get started on the plums. Nice, and then we do fish. Yeah, we're looking quite good. I wonder how hard we are. Poisoned? 1. Okay, that's livable. I was quite sure that mummies poison you really hard, but maybe not. But the great news is the guy is indeed gone and we can start killing the crypt shamblers. And from what I can see, it's going to be very quick. I'm not sure what's that way. I guess we haven't explored that part yet, and I kind of want to go there, so let's do that. Let's not get mummied. Perfect. And another mummy. Yeah, mummies are fair game, because they can drop the black shields, so they are absolutely on our list. I don't feel the least bit guilty killing them. Okay, there's more crypt shamblers to the east, so I don't know. Seems kinda nice. Oh, throwing stars, we're definitely taking them. We can use them to deal damage. And I forgot to deposit our machete. Oh, we can't use that too often, can we? Let's use the throwing stars for now. I wonder... Okay, more damage at range 3. Interesting. Nice, 1 star left. 77 gold, are you kidding me? Okay, and we're officially out of stars. Yeah, we may have to go and buy another backpack in a moment, because we can't carry any more gold. I mean, we can just throw the machete, it's only 30 GP, we don't need that. We can throw the adventure stone, because we can get that in any temple, anytime we want. I think it costs some money, but shouldn't be too expensive, should it now? Okay, there's a ghost, we don't like that. I don't know what's downstairs, I think it's like some... Ooh, that's a lot of bone lords, yeah. We don't want to tussle with those bone lords. We can probably kill them. But, you know, we don't have any blessings, again. I'd rather be safe than sorry. And we are here mostly for the crypt shamblers, and this one already respawned. Okay, it's going to be a lot of fun on this level. And it's also going to be a lot of exp, which is why I am quite worried. I don't think we can kill those remaining, what, 36 crypt shamblers and not reach level 20. I mean, level 20 sort of means, you know, desert quest. But for desert quest we need a crossbow. And where can we get a crossbow? Definitely not from anything we have on this list, unless Pirate Marauder drops crossbows. Could be, actually. Okay, there's a couple of ghouls. Doing well. Gauze bandage. Yeah, let's add the torch to the loot list, and let's add the Viking helmet to the loot list. Would be nice to get one of those from a mummy. That's 5 armor right there. I think there's bone lords in that nuke, so we don't care to fight them. I mean, maybe we should confirm that though. Yeah. But first, let's finish the mummy. And actually, there's 2 crypt shamblers. It's a good thing we went back up. We definitely want to kill those shamblers. But first, let's deal with the ghoul. We can't do much about the ghost. Yeah, that's 3 crypt shamblers. Should have absolutely gone there. Now that I look at the map, we did leave some markings on it. And it seems to me that I was hunting for the Beholder Shield at the time, which is why, oh my, we are quite a pickle right here. Yeah, the range of these spears is definitely troublesome, but I think we made it. Okay, a strange talisman, we can wear that. We are definitely going to. But first we have to loot it. It's not going to be easy considering we're getting completely overrun from all directions. Okay, the iron helmet. That's what we wanted, but first we need to survive the encounter. And having that ghost on us the entire time does not help. Okay. Up to 25 for the quick rematch quest. Well, that's not a lot of leeway at all. Oh, come on, please let me loot the stuff that I killed. You give me the helmet, cool. Throw it on the ground, remove this one, heal myself to remove paralysis. Okay, and finish off the mummy. Let's leave that half-digested piece of meat. I mean, I hate to do that because I bet we are going to be asked to deliver it next. There we go, strange symbol. But I also just sort of don't want to go back, you know? Would be nice if we could just lead these ghosts somewhere away. It's really draining our HP. Alright, we have to do something. Okay, fish on the ground. We can loot one more stack of gold, and then we will have to refill, which I hate. But we are definitely bringing a second backpack. Okay, the ghost can drain pretty hard. He tries. Okay, those guys did not respawn yet. This place is definitely the way to go. Oh my god, yes, of course I can. Which, you're a genius, man, thank you so much. I was completely not paying attention to my inventory. We have the gold converter, which means we get to stay a little bit longer. Let's get those fish in our equipment. Okay, Shambler, you have to die. Yeah, this is a game changer. Yeah, thanks so much. You saved the city. We don't want to go to the left because it's gonna be just Bone Lords. Don't waste spears, throwing it on a ghost. There we go. Now careful, because there might be a Bone Lord here. Yeah, let's just slowly gain some ground. Oh, come on, don't get stuck around ghosts, man. Okay. Progress for Bestiary, for Crypt Shamblers. Oh, come on, die already. Now I remember why playing as a paladin was frustrating sometimes. You can deal so much damage. Excuse me. But sometimes you're just not hitting those guys. That's 62, and there should be more Crypt Shamblers over here, or is it going to be to just mummies? No, it's 2 Shamblers. Very nice. And we are also very close to the next level of proficiency on our spear, thanks to which we should be doing way more damage. Okay. We can also get our half-digested piece of meat that we tossed on the ground back. If we make it back, that is. Because this place is getting kind of hardcore. A lot of damage coming from all ways, and that's a stupid ghost as well. Okay, we got a Bone Lord in our hands. Let's retreat a little. Hopefully lure him to a place where he has to take our hits. Yeah, we should be able to rush him now. Nice. Nice and quick. Now we just avoid going too close to the left side, because I don't really want to deal with Bone Lords. Obviously they can drop a lot of useful items for us, but as much as I can, I want to avoid killing enemies that are possible upgrades that aren't on our lists. Okay, another iron helmet, very nice, we don't need that, we already have one. I don't think the Shamblers can drop anything else of value. And we took quite a hit there. I'm not sure if it was our corpse, I mean surely it was, right? Nobody else is hunting here at the moment. So it's our light wand. And I knew it, another Shambler. In the future we have to consider bringing something for the ghosts. I mean, we're almost done. Just 20 Shamblers left. Well, that's not almost, that's a fair bit more, but it's going quite quick. And we've definitely made a fair bit of gold. So we can already buy one more blessing, I think. Yeah, it was 1k each. By the end of this task, I don't doubt we'll be able to afford 2 more blessings. Which we definitely want to do. Okay, the bug spawn is real. Let's take it slow and not get hit by a mummy. What was that? I think I just got teleported back. Oop. Yeah, that's one of the things we did not want to happen. Just heavy hits, but we got all that back. Oh, a Crypt Shambler can drop a Bone Shield. What was the defense of a Bone Shield? Like 21? Am I remembering this right? Yeah, we definitely want a Bone Shield. Without a doubt. And we lost the ghost for a second there. Do you think we despawned it? I'm definitely quite happy not to have a ghost wailing on us the entire time. 20, yeah. We have good shielding, but our shield is absolute ass, and that's just mummies? What? And a bunch of Bone Lords, okay, I remember this now. We are going to clear it out, just this once, but I don't think we wanna come back. Would be cool to drop the Bone Lord shield right now. Not gonna lie. Yeah, but no dice this time. Meanwhile, let's take a look at that Bone Shield. Dropped by Bone Beasts, Chakias, and Crypt Shamblers, yeah. Oop. I auto-walked a bit too far. And it's not even rare, the Bone Shield is like 90, 1 in 90. We have a non-zero chance to drop that during this task. And that's a serious upgrade. Okay, embalming fluid, we want that. We definitely want some fluid. You can use that to make prepared buckets. I'm actually glad we got to kill mummies this early, now that I think about it. And we have to think about these things very strategically in the future as well. You need embalming fluid to make prepared buckets to participate in the Shadowthorn event, which is the only way to get crystal wolves and fire wolves to spawn. And well, I'm not sure if you can get them to appear on the list, but if you can, then we definitely wanted that. Otherwise, we would have no way to complete that part of the list. Alright, just a little bit more and we'll be done. Though we are kind of running low on spears. So if any extra, like, I don't know, throwing stars wanted to drop right now, that would be amazing. And that's a ghost. Okay, but are there any shamblers? There's two. Just what we wanted. It's one. Rotten meat. Why is this green? I think that's trash. Let's throw it away. And that's just a bone lord. Yeah, we don't have the spears to kill this. Let's skip it for now. We should also have some spears just in case, so we can get out. Yeah, let's try to roll the dice on this one. If it gets like dangerously low soon, then obviously we'll... Is that a mummy or a shambler? That's a shambler, that's a mummy, okay. Maybe we should try and leave some of these mummies behind, actually. And ignore the ghouls. Yeah, let's tank it, but save the spears. I feel like that's the right move right now. Come on, throw. Thank you. I think we go a bit north here. Still at 5 spears, which is nice. And we go towards the weaker shambler. Okay. Still not perfectly executed, but we're getting there. Okay. That's the shambler. And that's just mummies over here. So all up to this point. Oh nice, we despawned the ghost. Exactly what we wanted. Still 5 spears and only 8 shamblers left. I think we have a good chance to complete this. Okay, let's kill the mummy. At this point, I think we should be able to do this. Okay, another strange talisman. You never know. They might come in handy. Definitely looting the mummy. Yeah, let's get rid of these. And we're almost like level 20. I remember level 20 taking like real effort before. But I guess it's not the way anymore. Ooh, we totally got hit there. 98% with proficiency as well. Should be one more ghoul, maybe 2. There's this beautiful place with 3 shamblers in it. Finally about to see some progress. There we go. And we still did not get proficiency, and we get it now. So let's auto walk, unlock, not much to select from. There we go. Our spears should be even stronger now. And another shambler respawns right on our noses. That's exactly what you want to see. Well, maybe not in this configuration, because we're kind of surrounded. Eat the fish. We want all the region we can get, because clearly we're kind of struggling here. Okay, let's tank the shambler. Once, okay, that crit was huge. Neat. And now the mummy. Frankly, if we're doing this well in here, maybe we can deliver the... what do you call them? The black shields. Also, what hit us with energy that we lost a charge? Oh right, the Bone Lords. Never mind. Silly question. Yeah, I mean, if there's like a better place where there's a ton of mummies, we might be able to deliver the black shields. Even though it's going to be a terrible slog, and there's probably 1,000 more things that are better to do. But then again, mummies, they drop a lot of cash. I guess we'll have to weigh our options. So just to rephrase what the rules are, this character is locked to only hunting creatures in the weekly tasks, be it either the creatures that are marked for death or creatures that drop items that are marked for delivery. Other than that, it's complete Ironman rules, so no help from other players, no market, no player trading. We're basically playing as single player as possible. Yeah, we can receive promotion, well, we can't afford the promotion, unfortunately. Now, the way we play is first we complete all the... Oh, a two-handed sword. I kinda want that. And we completed the task as well. So let's toss something. I guess the machete is the least valuable item we have. And let's get the two-handed sword. Yeah. I think that's the way. Alright. So first we have to complete all the regular hunting tasks. Once we do that, we are allowed to move on to the very valuable bounties, which we are not doing right now. There's also the deliveries, which I really wanted to be doing, except unfortunately they seem to be absolutely ridiculous. Like, I selected the beginner level and there's not a single delivery task that we can like realistically complete. And where am I even going? I think I have to go this way. Yeah, I'm trying not to kill anything because these guys are not on the list. There we go. And yeah, it should be this way now. Oh, throwing knives. What here drops throwing knives? I don't think anything does, right? Did someone bring them here? Or maybe it's one of the Cyclops. Maybe it's that. Definitely not the regular ones that I know. But maybe the smiths or something. Oh, that's an influenced skeleton. Okay, I'm making an exception. I'm killing influenced creatures. We want the dust. I like the dust system. Nice. 2 dust. Oh, and that's not the right way. Which way do we want to go then? Oh, this way, okay. Don't get surrounded. Okay, and we're getting out of here. Okay, guys. It's been like a little bit over 2 hours. I think I'm gonna be wrapping things up, but before we do, let's just get to safety and let's take a look at our progress today. Because I think we did really nicely. Level 20 is such a cool level to already have. Also, I left money on the ground there and I should have done just this. I keep forgetting that I have the gold converter. Should really make better use of it. Okay, nice. Somebody cleared these cyclops, so we can just auto walk towards here and we should not be interrupted, right? Perfect. So, we were able to complete first swamp trolls, then elves, then leaf golems. I think it was first leaf golems, then elves, then crypt shamblers, and as you can see, we made it to the 2 times weekly multiplier, which means we are getting 200 hunting task points by the end of this week. I mean, ideally, I think we should be able to kill all of the things on this list. I'm not sure how strong Congras are, but since we're level 20 already, I don't know. I think they're very much in reach. There's obviously also the other creature section, of which we can kill anything, but for the sake of this character, it wouldn't make any sense to allow me to kill any creature. So we're doing it like this. We kill all the creatures on the kill task over here. We try to deliver, I mean, as much as we can, right? We can technically do the black shields, we can technically do the shiny stones, everything else is absolutely ridiculous. And it's definitely not beginner level deliveries, but whatever. But yeah, we are gonna try to do as many deliveries as we can. And then I think once we complete the kill tasks, unless deliveries are unwrecked, we can move on to the bounty tasks, which are very nice, they are very lucrative, they give a lot of XP, etc, etc. So we want to get to the bounty tasks, but the weekly tasks, they take precedence. And at any point we are going to be slightly limited into what we can hunt. And of course, if we are hunting in a place, we can hunt anything that lives in that place. We're not in any way what do you call it, restricted from harming creatures that would otherwise kill us. And of course, like minor stuff that doesn't drop anything, like snakes, wolves, deer, etc. We can also kill those because, yeah, screw that, basically. Alright everybody, but that has been it for today. Thank you very much for watching. I know that I can always count on you guys. I haven't streamed for a while, and I'm really happy to see a pretty much constant 10 people watching, so thanks a lot for the support. I'm gonna continue streaming every now and then, now that I have a good microphone. I mean, I still haven't listened to myself back on a stream, but I'm quite confident that it should be pretty good. And of course, I'll be making videos of this character as well, so if streams are not your thing, I'm going back to the regular videos every now and then. Right now the plan is to post weekly, because these tasks are weekly, so like each Sunday I'll be just summarizing the weekly tasks over here, the deliveries, and of course whenever I have time I'll be hopping on a stream and we'll be doing whatever is to be done. There's a lot of fun stuff we can do, right? Because we can do polls, we can select with your input what we should go do next. As our level rises, our possibilities will be bigger. And the end goal, for me at least, is to get the full Feral Trapper outfit, and then we'll see. Then we'll see what goes next. But this character, it has a lot of potential. So once again, thank you guys. I really appreciate you always showing up, and take care.